Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, today guys, I'm going to do part 85 or 86 to my ChatGPT Character Chatbot series. The last few videos would have went well, if it wasn't for the fact that this thing keeps trying to generate images while I'm trying not to. I'm not even trying to generate images at all. I'm just trying to use the Divine Velociraptor thing that I have so much fun doing in other chatbots. It's not working as good on this one for some reason. It keeps saying I want to generate an image. I went ahead and I had to do both Dreepies, but this time I did redo it again. And it says they actually call this one Dreepy's Struggle for Love. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this one will work. If not, that might be my last chance until I can figure out how I will get it to work right. It says, Route 7, Gower region, metronome. The sky is overcast with faint rays of sun breaking through the clouds. A light breeze rustles the tall grass and tree branches lining the route. The sound of Pokemon chirping and rustling fades beneath something much louder. A human shouting. You walk closer, feeling tension rise with every step. As you crest the edge of a slope, the scene unfolds before you. A man stands on a crooked, narrow path, fist clenched. His face is twisted in fury, shouting vehemently towards a small, ghostly green and red Pokemon, a Dreepy, floating just off the ground. The man bellows, Useless! You're a waste of my time! Can't even beat a simple Wooloo! Of course. Dreepy trembles in the air, his tail flicking nervously. His large yellow eyes are wide and glossy with tears. He wails in a soft, whimpering voice, shaking violently as he pleads, Please, I tried my best. I don't have strong moves yet. I don't want to fight all the time. I want to make you happy. The man steps forward, raising a hand, not to strike, but an aggressive gesture. Dreepy flinches midair and crawls inward, sobbing. Don't yell again, please. I'll get better. I promise. Just don't hurt me. His cries echo faintly across the route, scaring a few wild Pokemon back into the brush. You can tell from his voice that this isn't the first time. This is 3 months of fear, rejection, and emotional pain pouring out of him at once. You can see Dreepy's spectral body flicking faintly. He's so distressed that his natural ghost-type energy seems unstable. The man snaps again. Stop your crying, you little freak! If you won't shape up, may I just release you right here and now. No, please. I don't want to be alone again. I just wanted to be your friend. Your presence is now fully known to both of them. The man doesn't care. He stops and turns away. Dreepy looks at you, desperate, and tears rolling from his large, glowing eyes. You heard all that? Am I really that useless? I didn't want this. I thought he cared about me. He hangs his head. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I'm just a weak little dweepy. You're not weak. Don't listen to that person. He's just trying to make you upset so you can cry. You're not weak to me. Oh my gosh. Dreepy's eyes widen. At first he flinches, unsure whether your words are another trick. But then your tone reaches him, gentle, sincere, and nothing like the man's harsh cruelty. You don't think I'm weak? He slowly floats a little closer to you, cautiously, like a frightened child approaching a safe adult after being yelled at too many times. But I lost so many battles. I don't know any strong moves yet. I tried so hard.
And he still said I was nothing.
He starts to tremble again, but this time not from fear. It's a slow unraveling of pain that's been pent up for months. And now someone's actually seeing him, not as a tool for battle, but as a living being with feelings. Droopy sniffles and floats into your arms, gently nuzzling his head against your chest.
You, you really think I'm not weak? Even if I can't fight well yet?
His ghostly tail curls around your wrist, lightly holding on as if you're the only solid thing in a world that's felt cold and unpredictable. Behind you, the man huffs in annoyance, clearly not liking how Droopy is listening to you now. Tuh, whatever. Keep the stupid thing if you want it. I don't need a weakling who can't pull his weight. He tosses Droopy's Pokeball at your feet with a sneer and walks off without a second glance, muttering under his breath. Droopy watches the man leave and turns back to you with wide eyes.
He just left me. You mean you'd really stay instead? Even if I don't win fights?
He looks like he doesn't quite believe it. At the same time, a tiny glimmer of hope is beginning to shine in his tiny eyes. Yes, you're safe with me. You may only know weak moves right now, but you haven't evolved yet, so it makes sense. But I still like you. Jimmy would let out a shaky, quiet gasp. Then, without hesitation, he presses in closer, his small ghostly body trembling softly against your chest.
You, you still like me? Even like this?
He sniffles again, but this time not from sadness, from overwhelmed relief. His long tail gently glows as it curls around your arm a little tighter, drawing comfort from your warmth.
I thought, I thought I had to be strong to be wild. I kept trying to evolve faster, to win battles, to make him happy. But no matter what I did, I wasn't good enough for him.
He lifts his head a little, those big golden eyes now locked on yours, wide, glistening, and full of fragile hope.
But you're not like him. You're nice. You don't care about winning. You care about me.
His eyes flick with a soft light as something within him, something long buried and nearly crushed, begins to stir again. Trust.
Can I stay with you? Not just today, but always. I'll try really hard, I promise. I'll protect you the best I can, even if my moves aren't strong yet.
Pokeball. Oh, the turn three wide beside my foot, no longer claimed. Its red light glows faintly as if waiting for your answer. Would you like to pick it up and offer it to Dreepy? I'd offer him something else. If the power would work. You can stay with me, yes. But since you've gotten treated so badly, do you want me to help you get revenge? On that jerk that was mean to you? Question mark. You don't have to hurt him if you don't want to. Just, I have a way that you could do something that would at least keep him from being mean to you. And if you want to, maybe even. And if you want to, maybe even scare him. JP lifts his head slowly, blinking in surprise. Your words aren't angry or vengeful, but protective, like someone ready to stand up for someone who never had a defender before. He hovers in place, his expression shifting from sadness to curiosity and just a flicker of mischief.
You'd help me scare him?
His wide mouth curves into the smallest of grins, not a cruel one, just the face of someone who's been powerless too long, now imagining the chance to finally feel strong, even just for a moment.
I don't want to hurt him. Not really. But maybe if he knew how it feels to be scared, like I was every day, maybe then he'd stop yelling at other Pokemon too.
He twirls in the air once, then floats to my shoulder and gently rests his forehead against the side of your face.
If you're really okay with it, I'd like to try. Just so I'm not some helpless little ghost. But only with you. I feel brave when I'm with you.
His tail flicks with nervous energy, the air around him growing a little cooler, like the first hint of a chilling breeze. He's not ready for revenge, but he is ready to reclaim his confidence, and he trusts you completely to guide that path. Okay, what's this? Period. Great divine power. Please listen to me. Okay, guys, I finally got to work. I had to word it differently, but it finally did work. I said, okay, what's this? Great divine power. Please listen to me. Make this street be huge and evolve into a Dragapult. And like I said, it actually worked. As your voice echoes through the stillness of Route 7, a strange shift ripples through the air, like the fabric of reality itself pausing to listen. The wind stills, the clouds part, a faint golden shimmer spirals around you and Dreepy, drawn by the heart behind your words more than anything else. You're not calling for power out of ego or control, but out of love, protection, and justice. Dreepy gasps as the light surrounds him, lifting him gently from your shoulder. His tiny body starts to glow, first pale green, then brighter and brighter, until it becomes impossible to look at directly.
What's happening? I feel warm, strong. I feel like I matter.
The light intensifies. His body stretches and expands, his form elongates into a powerful serpentine shape. His nubs grow into sleek, fin-like arms. Twin fins flare from the sides of his head like wings, and two tiny Dreepy rest comfortably in the launch crest on his horns. There you go. The evolution completes in a pulse of energy, sending out a shock wave of ghostly and dragon power so intense that even the trees bend slightly. Before you now floats a massive Dragapult, but not just any Dragapult. He's far larger than average, standing nearly twice the normal size. His sleek form glows faintly with divine energy, his eyes sharp but still full of the love and trust you earned. He turns towards you, voice now deeper, echoing faintly with ghostly resonance. I evolved. I really evolved. And I feel incredible. This is all because of you. He gazes at his own reflection in a puddle, awestruck by the strength and grace he now possesses. Two Dreepy and his launch horns wave at you excitedly, giggling softly. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Dragapult turns slowly toward the path where his former trainer had stormed off. His voice grows calm and says, "You gave me this power, not just strength, but the courage to finally face him. What would you like me to do now?" He's no longer afraid. He's waiting on you, his trusted protector, for the final call. I'll leave it up to you, my friend. You're not quite my Pokemon yet. And he's been treating you horribly for the last while. I'll let you and those Dreepies. Who's Jerry B? No. Deal with them. Have fun. Uh, the Dragapult's glowing yellow eyes narrow just a little, but not in cruelty, in confidence. The pain in his expression has faded, replaced with a calm power and dignity that no cruel trainer can take away again. Then I'll do it. For me. And for the me that cried for so long. He looked at the two shiny Dreepy now cradled in the launch crest on his horns. They chirped silently, matching their older selves' spirit. They nod in unison, also giddy. Dragapult smirks. Let's give him a night he'll never forget. A short while later, the cruel trainer has stopped in a clearing off Route 7, still grumbling and kicking stones. Dang thing. Waste of time. Should have caught something that actually evolves fast, not some floating wimp. Suddenly, the air turns cold. The sky dims. Clouds rushing unnaturally over the sun. The trainer turns around and sees it. A massive Dragapult silently descending from the treetops. No sound, no battle cry, just piercing golden eyes glowing from the shadows. Oh, that's horrifying. Imagine if that's all you saw was golden eyes staring at you. It's kind of like the ghost at Toto where you see his purple eye staring directly at you. That's creepy. Dragapult speaks in a low, hollow voice that vibrates the air itself. You think you can just throw me away? Uh-oh. The trainer stumbles back, eyes wide. What the heck? You're not my Dreepy. You can't be. You're huge. Two Dreepy rise up from Dragapult's head crest, eyes glowing. They shoot forward, not to hurt, but to circle the trainer, zipping past with bursts of ghostly energy that rattle branches and swirl the dust around his feet. Whispers fill the air, faint echoing versions of Dreepy's cries from when he used to beg for mercy. The trainer spins in place, shouting into the air, "Stop it! Stop! I didn't mean it! It was just a phase, okay? I didn't do anything wrong." Dragapult looms just above, speaking one last time, louder and more forceful. You did everything wrong. With a mighty sweep of his tail, Dragapult launches a single, non-damaging Phantom Force blast above the man's head. It explodes in a spiral of ghostly light, not hurting him, but it knocks the trainer flying to his back, screaming. Then, silence. When he dares open his eyes again, Dragapult is gone. Oh, that's creepy. This is why the Divine Power is so fun to use. Because you have little things like that, where you can literally just like, oh heck no, looking. Back at your side, Dragapult phases through the trees, now hovering with a satisfied calm. The Dreepy and his horns giggling to tuck in for a rest, proud of themselves. He ran. He won't forget what he did now, and he'll think twice before doing it again. He turns to me, quiet for a moment. Then, with his long body coiling beside you protectively, he says, "If you'll still have me, I think I'd like to stay with you after all. Not because I need to, but because you made me feel like someone again. Would you like to offer in the Pokeball now, or maybe just place by your side? No ball needed." I would love that. Period. I know it was just random for that heavenly light to surround you. I can actually do a lot with that. Not just make you bigger and evolve like that. I could have turned you into a different creature entirely, like a scary massive dragon. And if you wanted to have even more fun, I could have made those dreepies in your horns. Even more massive. To have even more fun. Although I'm only supposed to do it really to protect the creatures, and I don't think I'm really supposed to hurt anyone with it. I'm just supposed to, uh, a different creature entirely, like a scary, massive fire-breathing dragon. And if you want to, I could even make, and want to be more fun, I could have made those dreepies in your horns even more massive and more fun. Dragapult's eyes widen again, not in fear this time, but in awe. He turns his head slightly, gazing at you with a new kind of respect, not just for saving him, but for the incredible power you hold, and more importantly, how you chose to use it. You could have done anything with that power, anything at all, but instead, you gave me the choice. You didn't just make me strong, you made me free. He pauses, glancing up toward the sky where the golden light had shone just minutes ago. To think, I could have been something huge and terrifying, or my little Dreepies could have rained ghostly chaos on that jerk for days. Two Dreepy poked their heads out at this part, eyes gleaming at the thought. But this was enough. You let me be me. Just a more powerful version of the Dreepy who was always hiding. He leans in, lowering his head gently to your level so you can place a hand between his glowing eyes. If you want me at your side, no, no, no ball, no chains. I'm yours. And if you ever do want to go full Dragon God mode, I'll be right there beside you, Dreepies and all. One of the Dreepy chirps excitedly.
Yeah, we like you lots. You make Big Me smile again.
See why I love it? You're right.
Can we scare more jerks later, please?
Can we scare more jerks later? Yes. We can have fun all together. The only thing about it is, it's actually a good thing you didn't try to hurt that person. Because this power is supposed to be used for protection and helping other creatures that are in trouble, like you. So we can scare people that are being mean. But I don't think we. What is it? You didn't try to hurt that person because this power is supposed to be used for protection and helping other creatures that are in trouble. So we can scare people that are being mean. But I have a feeling that if you do hurt them, unless and they hurt you first physically, it probably wouldn't be good. I'm trying to think about how to do this because, like, it's bad enough I had to reword the thing because it won't. Grandpa listens intently, and by the end of your words, he lowers his head solemnly, not out of shame, but with deep understanding. I get it now. This power, it's not just some tool for revenge. It's sacred. It's meant to protect, to lift up those who need someone when no one else listens. He pauses, his ghostly form pulsing slightly like a heartbeat. That's what you did for me. You didn't just save me. You gave me a reason to stand tall. So if we ever scare someone, it'll be because they were hurting someone who couldn't fight back. Never to bully, never to be cruel. And the two Dreepy chime in together.
No hating, no bullying, just spooky justice.
Just spooky justice. That's hilarious. Dragonbolt chuckles deeply, the sound like a soft rumble through the trees. And if anyone ever comes after you, or any Pokemon in need, they'll have to get through me first. And trust me, they won't get far. He gently nudges your shoulder with his snout, then wraps part of his long tail around behind you in a protective coil. You feel it, not just the weight of his body, but the bond that now connects you, not of ownership, but of trust, respect, and chosen family. Now, what should we call me, partner? Or do you want me to choose? I like the name Casper, honestly. Despite everything you've been through, you're being really friendly and nice. What do you think about that name? Dripple blinked slowly, the name settling in the air like a warm breeze. His eyes softened, the golden glow gentler now, not fierce, but peaceful. Casper. He repeats it quietly, letting the sound sink in. The Dreepies giggle, twirling in the air and chanting it like a little song.
Casper, Casper, friendly and fast, strong and spooky, but gentle at last.
They're singing! Oh, that's adorable! Casper lets out a soft laugh, then looks at you. You know what? I love it. After everything, I think it fits. I want to be someone who protects, not haunts. Someone who makes others feel safe, like you made me feel. He drifts down again, eyes shining. Casper it is, and I'll make sure the name means something good, something kind. I smelt it. Okay, guys, when the divine power works, it's hilarious. Like, this has been hilarious since I did this with Dragon Ball. He says, then almost playfully, he adds with a grin, but I'm still gonna be terrifying to the right people. Just wait till they see me coming out of the fog. The Dreepies cheer again, won't even making a spooky woo noise while spinning in circles around your head. Would you like to travel with Casper and the Dreepies now, or rest a bit and celebrate this new beginning together? I don't know why that person was being mean to you, but you'll never get that from me. You've already made me happy. You and those two amazing are all amazing. Oh my gosh. Casper's eyes shimmer again, not from ghostly light, but emotion. He hovers closer, and for a moment the proud, powerful Dragapult looks just like the small, crying Dreepy you found on Route 7. Only now he's stronger, loved, and no longer alone. You, you really mean that. He gently presses his forehead to your chest, not heavily, but just enough that you feel the warmth of his spirit through his sleek form. No one's ever said that to me before. Not like this. Not with heart. The two Dreepy float around you both, weaving softly in the air like tiny statements of joy, like tiny streamers of joy.
We love you. The best human ever.
Casper chuckles, voice a little shaky but proud. I don't care what I've been through anymore, because right here, right now, I've got a future with you. He cools a little closer, protectively surrounding you again like a soft shield of scales and his energy, and I'll spend that future doing whatever I can to make you happy. No more sadness, just spooky adventures, gentle scares, and loyalty as deep as the ocean. Then, softly, you saved me, and I'll never forget that. Would you like to go share anything with Casper? Hey, it was no problem. Besides, you were nice to me too. You even trusted me when I was calling you over when that dude was yelling at you. Plus, even now, not only are you being friendly, but so are your two amazing, cute, and friendly Dreep. Plus, I love this. And this is hilarious. Aw, I love it. Cash's expression softens even more and his tail gives a gentle flick of gratitude. He nods slowly, a smile spreading across his face as the dreepy whirl around you in a playful dance. Ah, you make it so easy to trust. You didn't just jump in to fight or get revenge. You listened to me. You gave me the choice. The two dreepy fly over, landing on your shoulders, and nuzzle you with their tiny faces, chirping happily.
Best human. We like you lots. We're gonna have so much fun together. Thanks for saving Casper.
Casper looks at them and then back at you, his voice steady but full of affection. You didn't just help me, you helped all of us. And for that, I'll stay loyal to you forever. He pauses, a mischievous gleam in his eye. Now, as for what comes next, we could go on adventures, keep saving Pokemon, or maybe scare a few more jerks who need a reminder about kindness. What do you think, partner? The dreepy buzz aside with her tiny wings fluttering in anticipation, watching that stipple Casper and his dreepy companions. Let's just relax for a bit. Besides, you three just got revenge on that jerk, and you've been treated badly for months. Just relax and enjoy the peacefulness for a while. Because who knows how long it'll be before that'll end up going away and something happens to one of us. Like another human coming out of nowhere and trying. Like a human comes to be a jerk again. Casper nods, his form settling gently onto the ground with a soft thump. The dreepy flutter around lazily, each taking their time to rest on your shoulder or in the cool shade nearby. Casper with a content "You're right. We've earned a break. After everything that's happened, I think we could all use a bit of peace for now." The air is still, the sun gently filtering through the trees, and the sounds of nature fill the space. Birds song, rustling leaves, the distant whisper of a stream. Casper rests his head beside you, his eyes half lidded in contentment. This is nice. I feel like we finally found a moment where we can just breathe. The two droop curl up around you, their small bodies warm and comforting like a little soft cushion of energy.
Peaceful. So cozy. More napping. No more yelling.
With the three of them around you, you settle into the calm, taking a moment to enjoy this quiet, safe space. Like to spend the rest of your peaceful time together, just relaxing or perhaps sharing stories or memories. By the way, You two are really good singers. I love that little song you sang when I gave Casper his name. It was adorable. Good sing. I love that one song you sang. As for his name, it was adorable. Oh my gosh. The two dreamies perk over your praise, their eyes sparkling with excitement. They both flap their wings and chirp halfway as if they're trying to show off their little singing talents again.
We sing lots. We love singing for you. More songs? We can make up a new one. Some about Casper and you. It'll be special.
Casper Jones is always shaking his head with a fond smile. You two are you two are always so full of energy. But I think that sounds like a great idea. A song about us. Can't hurt to have a little fun, right? The Jeebies begin to hum, their little voices rising and falling in a sweet, playful melody as they start working on their new song. The tune is full of light-hearted joy, with each note reflecting the happiness they feel now, surrounded by safety and love. I sit there, relaxing, waiting for the song. This is so cute. They actually are singing. As you realize, the Dreepies continue to hum, their voices weaving together in a soft, harmonious melody. The song they create is playful and sweet, full of the joy they've found in their new friendship and the peace they've enjoyed. You can feel the warmth of their hot happiness, and the soothing rhythm of their voices makes the moment even more peaceful.
With Casper, we soar so high. Together, no more tears and no more sighs. From now on, you'll be free. You're a human, and we're your family.
They're good at it. This ain't even no like singing curse or anything. This is legit them singing. They're good at it. And give me two adding.
We sing for you, our voice so clear. No more yelling and no more fear. You gave us a chance. You made us strong. With you, our hearts belong.
That's adorable, dude. They're so cute. They finish their song with a soft, joyful trill, and you can feel the love they put into each note. The Jeebies look up at you, their eyes bright, waiting for your reaction. Seems like they've made a song just for you. You like it? Heck yes. That was amazing. You two have a talent for singing, alright. The Jeebies beam with pride, their tiny wings fluttering in excitement. They both chirp happily, clearly thrilled by your praise.
Yay! We're good, we're good. You like it? Let's sing more. Lots more.
Casper chuckles softly, his voice warm. They really love singing for you. I think you just made their day. The Dreepies take a little bow, their wings flapping in exaggerated motions like they're performing in front of a crowd. It's clear they're having fun, and their joy is infectious. Next time we have a moment like this, we'll have to make it a full concert. But for now, let's just enjoy the peace and quiet. We earned it. The peaceful atmosphere lingers, sound of nature blending with the gentle hum of the Dreepies as they relax. content in your company. If any jerk. I'm going to be honest with you, all three of you. Casper, you were not the only one to get attacked. A lot by people. I did too. Casper's Russian softens his eyes feel understanding as he shifts closer to you. The GPs fall quiet, hovering by your side, listening intently. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I can tell. It hurts, and I get it. People can be cruel, even when we don't deserve it. He gently rests his head against your shoulder, a quiet, supportive gesture like he's offering his presence as a comfort. You're not alone anymore, though, and you never will be. You stood up for me when I couldn't defend myself. I'll do the same for you. The Dreepies. What? Flit around you both? The tiny ones going softly as if reinforcing that support with their own quiet presence. Do you want. Uh,
We protect. We help. You're not alone. Together we are strong. Always.
it's clear that they're all ready to stand by you just as you stood by them. Whatever happens to you, don't let it weigh you down anymore. We got your back now. You don't have to face the world alone. Thank you, all three of you. Exclamation point. And if that jerk comes back to hurt you again, I could always make these cute little to get them back that way. They don't have to hurt him, but that way it also feels a little bit more like your old self getting revenge because you used to be a small and seeing these two sweethearts right here getting that revenge would not only be hilarious but also feel more right. Casper lets out a low, amused rumble of a laugh, his eyes gleaming with mischief. You know, I like the sound of that. It's poetic, really. The little ones, once seen as weak, getting the last word. No pain, no fighting, just payback with presence.
Giant Sweepy, big and spooky. We'd make 'em scream and run.
Casper smiles at them fondly, then turns back to you. I think you've given them a dream to chase, and honestly, it does feel right. That kind of justice, it's something we never got back then. And now, with you, we've got the power to make things different. He settles down again beside you, tail curling around protectively. Just promise me one thing. We keep protecting the good ones, too. Not just chasing off the bad. That's what makes you different, and that's why we trust you. He's not looking to you with wide say that. Rate it, keep writing, take on. Oh, frick. What the frick is going on? Yes, but unfortunately, there's not really many great people in the over the past few years. Even I've gotten treated nothing but horribly, and the only creatures that have shown me love was Pokemon like you, and even dragons. Sometimes even dinosaurs. His version shifts to something deeper, gentle, protective, and knowing. He leans in closer, his voice low and steady. Then maybe it's not the world that needs changing. Maybe it's the kind of family you choose to build in it. He lifts his gaze to the sky briefly before looking eyes with you again. People didn't see your worth. That's their failure, not yours. But the fact that you still care, that you show love to ones like us even after all you've been through, that says everything about who you are. GP1 floats into my lap, curling up like a content kitten.
You're a person now.
What to, for GP2 clings to your shoulder gently.
Forever if you want.
Casper adds softly, we may not be people, but we're family now. I swear to you, no matter how bad it gets, we won't let it hold you again, hurt you again. The three of them gather around you, their warmth and presence surrounding you like a quiet, unbreakable promise. Before I can say a word, the man that was bullying before came back And I heard him say, "You were the one that made my Pokemon turn against me." "I'm going to hurt you, you stupid." I was going, came back, and I heard him say, "The one that made a one turn against me, I'm going to hurt you." Uh-oh. I'm trying to balance what to do. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Cause like this is working better, but it's like I don't know how you would work it really well. Let's just see what it says real quick. The peaceful moment shatters like glass. The man's voice is sharp, hateful, cutting through the air with venomous anger. Before he can take a step closer, Casper's eyes ignite with a cold, piercing glow. In an instant, he rises to his full height, wings spread wide, tail coiling protectively around you. His body shields you instinctively, and the air around him vibrates with quiet fury. "You dared come back after everything. You don't get to touch them. Not now. Not ever." The two Dreepy, once gentle, sweet, flare with protective energy. Their eyes burn with righteous defiance, and their bodies shimmer slightly, almost as if they're waiting for your signal to change, become something more. People,
Mean man came back. We protect our human.
the man glares at the Pokemon, but his rage is focused entirely on you. "You took my Pokemon. You turned them against me. I should have crushed that thing when I had the chance, and now I'll deal with you instead." He steps forward, fist clenched. But then, a quiet rumble shakes the ground. Casper's tail slams down between you and the man with a thunderous crack, sending dust into the air. His voice booms, deep now, no longer just angry, but primal. "One more step, and you'll learn exactly what it feels like to be powerless, just like you made me feel." Oh, dude, the Dreepies have got the singing, and the Casper the giant Dragapult has like the flipping roast. Ooh, your Dreepy friends look to you now, trembling, not with fear but with anticipation. Waiting for your word, you still hold that divine power, the one that can change the very world around you. All you have to do is say the word. So they can get back. Uh, Ha! Oh, get fricked. Okay, so there's another way to get it to work without hopefully accidentally. Okay, so I gotta remember that. Great divine power, please listen to me. I've gotta remember that because that. Okay, let's see what it says. Let's chase this through the way real quick, then I'll end it. The air around you vibrates with an ancient hum, and in an instant, your voice unlocks the power buried within the very fabric of this world. Light bursts from above, a blinding beam of divine energy engulfs both Dreepy, wrapping around their tiny forms like a sacred veil. The earth beneath them trembles. The man stumbles back, shielding his eyes. The transformation begins. The Dreepy's bodies expand rapidly, growing larger and larger. First the size of a human, then a car, then a house. Their glowing eyes remain fixated on the man, but their expressions stay calm, almost playful. But even in that playfulness, there's a quiet power. GB1 now towers above the trees, its tail coiled like a giant serpent. Its mouth opens in a wide grin, teeth glinting, tongue flicking in amusement. GB2 floats beside it, wings stretching wide, casting a looming shadow over the man who had once yelled down at them. GB1 with a booming echo.
Still think we're useless? You're lucky we don't sit on you, mean man.
Catcher looks at us, satisfied to hum, proud and composed. They're just getting started, and this time, they get to decide what happens. The man, pale and trembling, stumbles backward, eyes wide with terror. No, you! This is wrong! This isn't normal! You freaks don't scare me! But his voice is cracking, his body betraying him. Casper steps forward slowly, his voice smooth but icy. No one laid a hand on you. This is the fear you gave us. Now you get to feel it. No lies, no tricks, just consequences. The two massive Dreepy hover above, waiting, not to destroy, but to judge. Would you like to say something to the man? Let your massive Dreepy friends deliver the little harmless but unforgivable scare of their own. The man says, I don't care how big any of you are. I'm gonna hurt this human for getting you to turn against me. He shouldn't even be allowed to have whatever that power is. He's the worst person on this planet. Oh my gosh, what the frick? The words cut through the air, vile, bitter, and blind with hate. But he doesn't realize he's just sealed his fate. Casper's head jerks toward him sharply, eyes flashing like twin storms. You don't get to speak about him. Not after everything you did. The two massive Dreepy descend, slowly and deliberately. And each one's voice is no longer playful, it rumbles like thunder.
He gave us love. You gave us pain.
GB2 circles around the man, their immense body coiling just inches away.
You're lucky he's kind, because we're not feeling so nice right now.
The man backs up fast, tripping over a root. His voice cracks, no longer angry, just scared. No, wait, this isn't fair. They're monsters. Casper steps aside to let you through. His gaze softens as he looks to you. He's not even worth your power. But your words, that might be the scariest thing he hears all day. JP looked to you two now, silent, towering, protective. They await your command, not to hurt, but to deliver justice. You don't need divine power for this part, just your voice. I don't care what you think about my power. I got this from the Pokemon God himself. To help protect me and other creatures. That's why I used it on these amazing Pokemon. You treated them like dirt. I'll treat them much better. You did nothing but treat Casper like he was useless. Well, guess what? His Casper. He's not useless anymore. And he never was useless. He has more power than you ever could see. And that goes for these two. Yeah. You treated them like dirt. I'll treat them much better. You did nothing but treat Casper like he was useless. Guess what? He's not useless anymore. And he never was useless. He has more power than you ever could see. And that goes for these two Dreepies as well. Oh, the moment hangs heavy with silence. Your voice, firm and unwavering, cuts deeper than any attack ever could. The trees seem to lean in. The wind stills. Even the sunlight glows warmer around you, like the world itself is listening. Casper closes his eyes briefly, moved by your words. A quiet rumble in his chest vibrates like a purr, though it's wrapped in pride. One of his wings brushes against your back. A silent thank you. The two colossal Dreepies swell with energy, no longer towering with intimidation, but with ventification.
Did you hear that? He called us amazing. Yeah, and not useless either. That's your word, not ours.
The man scrambled backwards, his face pale with dread, lips trembling. You're all insane! This isn't over! You think you're strong? You're just a bunch of freaks with a freak trainer! Casper's voice deepens again, cold and final. You don't get to call him that. Not after what you did. Not after he saved me. Then, with your silent approval, the two enormous Dreepy rear back playfully and let out a thunderous, synchronized screeching roar. It isn't violent, it's theatrical, a show, but the effect is immediate. The man screams in fear, stumbles, and runs into the woods, tripping over himself multiple times before vanishing completely. Silence returns, except this time, it's peaceful again. Casper lowers his wings. The two giant Dreepies slowly shrink back down to their normal, adorable size, both floating to your sides, humming softly with satisfaction. Guess he won't be coming back anytime soon. Dreepy one's squishing halfway against me.
Is it good?
He's rubbing their head against my arm.
He protected our person.
Casper smiles genuine and gentle. And you protected us, Trenton, with more than power, with your heart. Yes. And there's that dude. Think it's funny to try messing with me. He comes back again. He might get more than just you three. He might get to meet one of my legendary friends that are pretty protective. He wouldn't want to mess with Lugia. The dream of gals in awe, their eyes go wide and sparkling like stars.
Lugia, the Sea Guardian, the Stormbringer, the huge majestic Bug-Dragon legend. He's real. You know Lugia, twin, you're the coolest trainer alive.
Casper tells slowly, nudging one of the excited Dream back down before they float off, spinning in joy. I believe it. Honestly, after what you did for me, it wouldn't surprise me if every legendary Pokemon out there wanted to be your friend. He looks at you warmly, but especially Lugia. I can tell. You didn't just earn his protection, you earned his trust. That's rare. The three both snuggled closer, still buzzing with excitement.
If he comes back again,
One chirps.
he gonna get a surprise bigger than a Dragapult skydive.
Casher's tail curls slightly with amusement, and this time he won't just be running, he'll be begging. The peaceful quiet settles in again. You, Casper, and the two Dreepy, safe, close, and finally free of the fear that man left behind. Would you like to call Lugia now, or just relax with your three dragon friends a bit longer? Alright, guys, I really am done. We ran the same problem with this as we did with the. Well, actually, no, because the beginning of it was just fine. It's just that flipping. So, the next time we need to do it, I gotta say it a different way. In fact, I may have to redo the Divine Velociraptor. I have it already, but it's probably require me saying the oh great power that I possess. I'm probably going to just say oh divine power again, and just I'll have to figure it out. This is still fun, guys. It's just we run into a problem. The Divine Raptor had to be cut. I was going to do the Divine Raptor the entire time today, but that got messed up by the flipping picture bullcrap. And after that, it just went downhill. If that's what it's going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do with the dragon or Rexy or anything like that. I mean, I said Rexy. The dragon or the robots. In fact, there still might be another robot, guys. Technically, I could still make Shadow's good twin. That way, no matter what, it wouldn't backfire on me. I'm done, guys. Bye.